Ma'am, the increase in temperature of Earth.
Everything, the unusual rise or fall in temperature, the unusual
Increasing sea level.
yeah, the increasing melting of ice, okay, the
Glaciers.
glaciers, the continuous increase in the surface area of, or the area covered by water, it is increasing very fastly. Then unusual climatic changes, unusual cyclonic effects, and the pollution. So all these things, all the unnatural things that are happening in our ambience, in our environment, is all just because of your global warming. Okay, and global warming is a very serious and sensitive issue nowadays. Okay, the whole earth is under the verge of destruction due to this global warming. Okay, this global warming is not only destroying or causing hindrance to the environment, to the ecology, but it is also causing huge disturbances in human existence also, among human existence also. Okay, so global warming is a very serious issue. And you know what, the very cause of this global warming, or the reason behind the increase of this global warming situation, is the whole human existence. Yes or no? It is the way we have become insensitive towards nature, the way we have become insensitive towards our environment, is the result of all these. You know, this corona pandemic, what? It is somewhere a result of our being insensitive towards all the issues. Yes or no? We can take it as a serious issue where we human existence are somewhere playing with nature. And when you play with nature, nature somewhere fight backs. It happens, yes or no? If someone continuously disturbs you or perturbs you, won't you retaliate at a time? You will retaliate. It is a normal human nature. Okay, so why won't these natural surroundings, animals, trees, plants, rivers, why won't they retaliate to human existence? Why won't they retaliate? When you continuously bug them, continuously disturb them, disturb their whole natural setting, why won't they disturb you? Everyone has a capacity to take up things. The same thing is with nature also. So the day human being understand that yes, we have to be very conscious with nature, we should develop a humane attitude towards nature, the situation of global warming will continue to exist, and day by day it will increase, and the day it will blast, whole human existence will be at the verge of destruction. At that time, no god will save, no vaccine will save, no medicine will save. So it is totally upon we human beings, we people, that we become conscious towards nature. Okay, so in this chapter, global warming, we will look into few aspects that is being talked in this chapter. First, these are the aspects which I have drawn out, and we'll be discussing it throughout the chapter. First is what global warming exactly is. Okay, as we have talked a little bit on the issue. Then how is it's caused? About this also we have talked a little bit. Effects of global warming on human existence and how to overcome this issue. A very general, a very sensitive issue that needs to be handled. Okay, so let's get into the text. I want everyone to go through the text, and I'll be paraphrasing it paragraph wise. Global warming is the single greatest threat to life on Earth today. I told you it is the most important and bugging issue in the present scenario. If we leave all the issues regarding economy, regarding jobs, or regarding militancy, all the issue regarding gender issues, then everything, the most important thing is the issue related to global warming. How can a human existence survive if the planet itself is destroyed? How can you survive if your planet is destroyed? Is it feasible for you all to survive without a planet? It's not. You need a planet to live on. And for that, you have to be conscious towards the very burning issue of global warming. The term is used to describe the unnatural rise in Earth's average temperature. Okay, so what global warming is? It is the unnatural rise in the temperature of the Earth. Underline this. While some believe the effects of global warming to be more substantial than others, scientists agree that the average temperature of Earth has risen between 0.4 degrees Celsius and 0.8 degrees Celsius over the past 100 years, a hike of 4 degrees Celsius. So you can see how there is rise in temperature that is causing the whole soul problem and whole soul issue of global warming. Okay. The increased volume of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases in Earth's atmosphere due to the burning of fossil fuels and clearing, agriculture and other human activities are believed to be the primary causes behind global warming that has taken place in the past 50 years. What is happening in the agriculture sector, children, nowadays? After cutting the agricultural crops, people are burning it. Okay, the burning of parali, a very serious issue which is prevalent in the areas connected to Haryana. Okay, why this air pollution level goes high as soon as there is cutting of crops? Because farmers are burning the leftover part of the crops. They burn parali, and this causes a serious rise in the presence of carbon monoxide, okay, and other poisonous gases. Scientists have also predicted that average global temperatures could rise between 1.4 degrees Celsius and 5.8 degrees Celsius by the year 2100. So just see the rise. If people are not being cautioned, or very strict rules and regulations are not implemented on agricultural sectors and on the continuous and the regular use of vehicles, private vehicles, the issue of global warming will increase day by day. And you can see the temperature rise which the scientists are predicting by 2100, is up to 5.8 degrees Celsius. So you can imagine, now only you can see that how there is a rise in the sun, in the heat level, and how and what rise you can find in the winter season, what rise you can see in the summer season. Okay, the less rainfall. All these are what? All these are related to the issue of global warming. Changes resulting from global warming may include rising sea levels due to the melting of the polar ice caps, as well as an increase in the occurrence and severity of storms and other severe weather calamities. See the very frequent coming of all these sea cyclones. Very frequently, these sea cyclones are hitting the coastal areas. Recently, Maharashtra was under a hit. Recently, South was under a hit. Recently, Orissa was under a hit. If you remember, how Rajasthan is being destroyed by flood. Can you imagine? In desert, flood is coming. What is all this? Don't you think it is very unnatural? We are playing with the nature. And when nature starts playing with human existence will literally fail to survive in front of nature. Because nature is very powerful than human existence. When nature can make human existence survive, then don't you think that nature is very efficient in destroying the whole human existence? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Increased carbon dioxide is the primary driver of global warming. Increased carbon dioxide, the increasing level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, is the main reason behind the increase in the global warming. CO2 absorbs heat reflected from Earth's surface, heat that would otherwise pass freely into space. The CO2 then releases the heat, warming the Earth's atmosphere. This quality of CO2 also makes Earth habitable for all life forms. However, as CO2 level rises beyond normal, a pace of warming also accelerates. So the more increase in the presence of carbon dioxide in the air will increase the heating capacity, will increase the heat capacity. The presence of CO2 in Earth's atmosphere is almost entirely the result of human activity. And who is increasing the level of carbon dioxide in the air? We human beings. Our vehicles, our continuous burning of crops, our continuous cutting of trees. All these are responsible for the increase in the level of carbon dioxide. When humans burn coal, oil, and gas to generate electricity or drive vehicles, carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere, where it traps heat. A carbon molecule that comes from fossil fuels and deforestation, cutting of trees, is lighter than those from other sources. As scientists measure the weight of carbon in the atmosphere over time, they see a clear increase in the lighter molecules from fossil fuels and deforestation. You just see what happens in winter season every year. The rise in the smoke. I'm not talking about smoke, okay? Smoke. Fog, I'm not talking about fog. The real winter fog, I'm not. I'm talking about that polluted fog, that smoke. How difficult it makes us, or how it aggravates the situation for us. We are unable to breathe during winters. The moment you are out, you feel uncomfortable. It's not possible for you to breathe. What is the reason behind it? The reason is the increase in carbon dioxide level. Scientific data reveals that carbon dioxide levels are steadily increasing every year. The levels are higher today than at any point in the history of humankind. And it is the highest rise in the carbon dioxide level in the atmosphere. In the past, the Earth's climate has changed due to natural causes too. Volcanic activity, changes in the sun's heat intensity, fluctuations in the Earth's orbit, and other natural factors have increased temperatures in the past. However, none of these can account for the current rise in global temperature. The menace of global warming that the world faces today is entirely man-made. Scientists are telling that no doubt, apart from man-made pollution, some disturbances are caused in the natural ambience of the galaxy. The natural setting of the stars, suns, or the planet orbits. But that is not responsible for this hike in the global warming rate. What is causing the rise in the global warming is totally man-made. Okay. Humanity needs to collectively reduce its carbon footprint if we want to tackle this ever-increasing threat of global warming. So, human beings should put a control on their increase in those activities, put a stop, or just to check the activities of human beings which directly is increasing the level of carbon dioxide in nature. Global warming is already creating a significant impact, and these consequences will only intensify the planet as the planet's temperature continues to rise. So the situation is going to aggravate as there is continuous rise in the temperature, rising sea levels. So now we will look into the factors which are being in the situation of these things are getting intense, aggravated because of rise in the carbon dioxide level, and what side effects are happening due to rise in the global warming level. Okay, so in my next class I will take it up.